Thank you. It is now 12 o'clock. I call the meeting open for the Economic and Industry Development Committee number 2021-02. I can see that everyone is in attendance. There are no apologies. There are no declarations of interest. Nothing that's been reported, nothing outstanding. So we'll move straight into the first item on the agenda, which is a confirmation of the minutes.
I'll move that we accept those, Chair.
Wonderful. Seconder? Yep. All those in favour? And that was the moving of the minutes from the report from the last. Sorry, it's unanimous. Just bear with me, people. Thank you.
I think we took it for granted it was the last meeting.
And then we've got an officer report, item number 2, which is the update on the Food Truck Friendly Council process improvements. So I will move that. And can I get a seconder?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Councillor Fechner. And can I get the relevant officer down to the lectern, please?
Good afternoon, Chair. Ralph Breeden, Local Business and Investment Coordinator. Mayor, Councillors.
Hi, Mr. Breeden. I'm just wondering what are the knock-on effects that this process improvement has had across our organisation?
Huge and vast are two words that come to mind. We're taking a 4-week process for food truck licensing, for permits and licensing, and turning into hopefully a 24-hour process. Not only that, you'll have the opportunity to run it through other parts of council as well. So we'll have potentially busking licences, other areas like footpath dining can also use this as well, and probably many other areas as well. So this piece of technology, these changes that we'll implement, will have a vast change on the way small businesses deal with us.
Thank you, Mr. Breeden. Was there any other questions?
Yes. Sorry, no.
Yes, Councillor Madsen?
Through the chair, in regards to how we're approaching the locations, it's true that instead of telling everyone where to go,
Exactly.
like other councils, we're letting the experts tell us where they would prefer to operate. Is that right?
The businesses will nominate where they want to go. So there's no point government nominating where we think they should go.
Yep.
It's quite clear that businesses, if they want to utilise those particular spaces, they need to tell us, and this particular process will endorse that.
Yep.
It's wonderful. Mayor?
Mr. Breeden, it's music to my ears to hear that a bureaucratic government process will decrease from 4 weeks down to potentially 24 hours, or 1 day turnaround. I think it's a real, it's wonderful. How has that happened? What are the highlights?
Absolutely. I suppose it started with a conversation amongst the various different departments that have been involved in these processes. There are 5 different departments, all willing to sit together and work through, and we basically came up with a streamlined process, an application process. So for licensing, so every department understood each other requirements, and basically we're going to put those online. So we've also upgraded, as you can see, there's a cost involved in doing this, which we're more than happy to recommend. And that technology will then basically change the way we do licensing for a lot of these particular areas. So it's a great process.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Breeden.
Any more questions for Mr. Breeden? No? Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Now open it up for discussion.
I'd just like to thank Councillor Madsen for bringing this to our attention. It's been obviously a tremendous initiative. Thank you.
I would just add that I think it's been wonderful how the officers have just picked it up with both hands and got stuck into it. They're a testament to our whole organisation, the way they've approached this. I've shared some emails in the last couple of days. There's some pretty happy food truck operators in the city already that are aware of what's happening. And it's really exciting to see how all the concerns have been handled with this, and it's just evolving in a way where there's nothing left but excitement at this stage. I think it's really going to open up the city for activation, and I'm pretty pumped about it.
Thank you, Councillor Madsen. I'd just like to add that it's great that the findings from this aren't contained or isolated, that it's flowing through to other processes, which is really exciting collaborative, and yeah, thank you for bringing it to us.
A very modern, progressive approach.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, so I will now call it the vote. All those in favour? And it's unanimous. Thank you very much. And that is the end of the meeting. I call the time at 12:06. Thank you for attendance.
We'll start again at 12:50 for the next one.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mayor.